Well, hey there, YouTube pipe community. It's your buddy, D-Dub. How are you guys all doing? I'm doing pretty well. Just coming to you with a little weekend update of some of my enjoyable smokes, and tell you a little bit about what I'm smoking right now, which is Rattray's Highland Targe. That's a blend, I think, that doesn't get a whole lot of talk compared to some of the other Rattrays out there. But it's really, really good. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. I'm smoking in my old Comoy. I feel like it has a name. It's a Grand Slam. And a buddy of mine got this for me when he was at Chicago at one point when I couldn't make it. Picked it up for me, which was really cool. It's sort of a unique pipe, I think, for an old Comoy. It smokes really good. I generally put sort of Latakia forward blends in it, which is not really what this Highland Rattray's Highland Targe really is. Although if you take a look at the description, it comes across really toting itself as a Latakia blend, but I have not found it that way at all. The really the star of the show, I think, with this is actually probably the Virginias, and maybe even the Black Cavendish, which I don't feel like that's something that you say very often, you know, that the star of any show is Black Cavendish, but I think that must be what it is, and maybe some Orientals, and there is a little bit of Latakia in it, but that's really not it. I'd smoked a variety of tobaccos this weekend and had it kind of gone really far back and forth between really sweet Virginia blends, red Virginia blends, and then sort of like pretty heavy, you know, Latakia blends. And so I kind of thought, you know, why not something in the middle? And so I reached for this guy. So I'm gonna turn you guys around and we'll take a look at that and look at the cut and the tobacco. And then we'll talk a bit more about it. See you guys in a sec. All right, guys, we are back, and as you can see, here is the Rattray's Highland Targe tobacco. Some pretty cool tin art, actually. I mean, clearly this is a jar that I sort of placed it on, but pretty cool. I really like it. All right, let's open this up and see if we can get a good look. Hopefully this will come through. Trying to catch the light here, kind of hard to do. But as you can see, sort of a variety of different, pretty, relatively fine ribbon cut, I would say. And you can see some of those Virginias and probably some of the Cavendish lights and darks in there. Smells pretty good. And this is an old tin. I haven't smoked really much of it or any new stuff, so it looks like, yeah, it's from I jarred it up in 16. Let's see, but I bought it a long time ago when I went and visited JR Tobacco, so that would be like 15 years ago. This actually might be some of the oldest tobacco I have, oddly enough. All right, guys, I'll see you back on the other side. Bye-bye. Hey guys, we're back. So I hadn't realized it was that old, but while certainly age would help out the Virginias, it probably is pretty similar to what you'd get in a newer tin. And I have a feeling with this being sort of a sleeper blend, whatever you would get, probably even from smoking pipes, you know, probably wouldn't be so new either. Don't quote me on that. I haven't checked to see if it's available, but I you know, you don't hear about people smoking it much. But let's get a little smell here. So even though when you look it up, like on tobacco reviews, they talk about, or even their own description is that it's, you know, a Latakia Lovers blend or something like that. You get very little Latakia, which could have something to do with the age, but really you just get that Virginia, kind of that Virginia twang. And in the smoke, it's definitely more sort of like mid-range Virginias, right? They're not super sharp, they're not super sweet, they're not super high. They're sort of just right in the middle. And right underneath that, you get sort of a touch of that Latakia, not in a big smoky way, but just kind of as a sort of, I don't know, a bass note coming across the whole thing. And so it's really pleasant, and it's pretty complex. And as the smoke goes on, it kind of goes between sort of a little bit more of the Latakia, a little bit more of the Virginias, and you know, I guess I don't know exactly where the black Cavendish is coming in, but it's good. It's tasty. You have to take my word for it, I guess. Yeah, it puts out pretty creamy smoke too, which is enjoyable. It has a really good mouthfeel. Not bitey. And a good retro inhale. Nice going through the sinuses. A little perfumey, but not topped or anything like that. Not really a Lakeland kind of thing, but I think it's just all the Latakia and some of the Orientals sort of playing together. So, if you've had a time like I have where you've sort of hit those really sweet, delicious Virginias, you really hit the Latakia hard, and you're looking for something that just sort of hits the spot right in the middle, think about giving this a try. Rattray's Highland Targe. I highly recommend it. That's it for now, guys. This is D-Dub saying, check you later. Bye-bye.